Hello and welcome. Now, one of the basics in collaboration in Evernote is going to be your notebooks as well as your notes. And what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to share content with individuals inside of your team, but not outside. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a new notebook by going to Notebooks, and then we're going to click Create a Notebook. We're going to give that notebook a title, and then we're going to click Create Notebook. Now, as soon as we get this notebook, what we can do is we have some options available. And we can exercise them by sharing the notebook. So we'll go to the menu that says Share, and we'll click Share Notebook. So we open the menu, we have the option of giving our other teammate the capability to edit and invite other people to share the content. What we can also give them is we can give them the opportunity to edit only or to view only. So you can individualize the permissions for everyone who's going to be on your team and how much information that they actually get. Now, the thing about business shared notebooks is that they will remain with the company. So if someone leaves, if they add things to the shared workspace, that information is going to stay with our team rather than go with that individual. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work with the person that already has access to our account, and we're going to give them access, and we're going to allow them to edit and invite other people to look at the notebook. So what we're going to do is we're going to write a message in here, and then we're going to click Send. Now at this point, the other individual can actually only see that notebook inside of a work chat. However, we want to make this notebook public for everyone who is on our team and who will eventually be on our team. And so to do that, we're going to come back to the Share menu. We're going to modify our sharing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to publish this to the company. And we're going to give this some context, and we're going to determine how much use they can have. And so we're going to give people the ability to edit, but not edit and invite. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to click the Publish button. And now that notebook is published. We're going to click Done. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at the other individual to see what they're actually going to see. And when the individual logs in, they're going to need to check the business icon here. And then they're going to find all of the shared notebooks, including the one that we just created. And so these notebooks represent a clear separation, that these are going to be the notebooks where we collaborate with our team, and that the other notebooks are going to be worked with by the individual in their own personal life. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Hello and welcome. Now that you have established that you have business notebooks, and those business notebooks will be available to certain individuals on the team on a certain project, what you are going to do is you're going to start collecting information, and you're going to collect that information through notes in the specific notebook pertaining to that project. So, for example, what you will do is you will go to the business notebook setting. You will find the project, and then you will click to add a note. And you'll find that at this plus button here. And you'll notice that note will be inside of the Low Carb Market Ideas project, which is a shared notebook. So we're going to give that note a title. And what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to write content, you're going to be able to share links, you're going to be able to share images, and any other notes that you have, and it's all going to be inside of the project file. You'll notice that each time that you want to create content, you'll get a WYSIWYG editor for that particular note. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put some content in here. We're going to include some hyperlinks. And then our note is ready to be complete. And so the other individual inside of our group will actually see the very same information inside of their screen. And so what you'll want to do is you'll want to encourage that every time that there is a new, that it comes with at minimum a title. So for example, you want the individual to actually write in their content and to make sure that it is written in to describe what the content is. And then we're going to click done. Now what we'll want to see is that this information is available to the other team members. And indeed, when we refresh our page and we go back to the notebook, we'll see the newer content. Now one way to make it easy to collect content and to place it inside of a note, especially when someone is in the web, you can actually use Evernote's Web Clipper. And Web Clipper is actually an app that you can find by going to the address evernote.com/products and Web Clipper. And when you grab the Web Clip, you will then add it to your browser. And then as you see information that you want to add on the web, what you'll do is you'll click this elephant. Then we can decide what we want to clip. We can actually add tags. And then we can always determine that we want this to be in a certain notebook whenever we find ideas. And we can set our default so that it always goes to the same project or notebook. Once we've done that and we click save, then the process of collecting this web page and placing it inside of our notebook is occurring. Now this note actually went to our personal notebook. So what we're going to do is we're just going to switch this to our shared notebook so that it now becomes part of our running conversation with our team. And that means that other individuals can see it across all of their devices. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.